So there's been some comments kind of going around lately that some Facebook ad performance dropped. I don't know if you guys experienced this before. I think I've been seeing some comments below and stuff like that. Even some Twitter people complaining that like Facebook ad performance is just terrible. So I wanted to make a video kind of discussing it, and just go over a few of my thoughts. And I'm gonna start off with the very first thought is Q1 always sucks, right? So from January 1st to April 1st, there's this thing called Q1, right? The year's kind of spaced apart between 4 different quarters, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, right? Q1 is just the worst for business overall. This is my second business that I've owned. First business being a car detailing business, second business running Facebook ads for, e-commerce brands specifically. I've been doing this business for the last 4 years. Detailing business did about 4 years. Detailing business sucked every Q1. The agency game, guess what? It sucked in Q1 as well. Our client results, like there's some clients kicking ass in Q1, but for the most part, like overall performance just sucks in Q1. And why? What's the main reason why performance sucks bad in Q1 is because it's literally a hangover quarter. And what do I mean by that? Q4 is prior to Q1. And what essentially happens here is that Q4, people go on a shopping spree and splurge a lot of money between, October 1st all the way to, December 31st, right? They splurge, they just deploy a lot of money, buying Christmas gifts and like all these different things, right? Q1 comes and, after spending all this money, it's like going out and drinking a whole bunch of alcohol. And January 1st comes around, the next morning you wake up, you get this bad hangover, your head hurts, your stomach's queasy, you can't really know, you don't even really know what day it is. Like, I don't know, not really my thing, but I've had maybe 1 or 2 times like that in my life. And that's essentially what consumers are at right now in Q1. They wake up, they're hungover, I'm never drinking again, never spending money again. And that goes on during Q1. I think the only business I've really seen explode in Q1 is gym memberships. And that's because people are trying to lose weight. So gym memberships, like gym supplements, gym workout plans, like they crush in Q1. So that's just something that you have to think about just in general Q1, right? Could there be some Facebook discrepancies? Sure, right? But in order for there to be a Facebook discrepancy, that would mean every account would suck. Like there's just no way you can get good results, right? But there's still accounts out there crushing it. And I'm not being the person that's saying, hey, all of our accounts are perfect, right? Like we have client accounts that are not doing good. I'm being completely honest with you guys. We also have client accounts that we're literally doubling spend every month. All right. Just because some accounts are not working well, that doesn't mean the platform or the algorithm is messed up. Because if it was, the clients we've been running ads for a while and we've been increasing budget week over week for the last couple of years, they would also too be seeing an impact. And we just simply have not seen that. So I refuse to believe there's a Facebook discrepancy right now.
Oh, Nick, well, what about the accounts that are not doing good?
I take full accountability of the ad ideas and the creatives we put into our client accounts, right? So if an account's not doing good, I look at it as, hey, Nick, you're uploading some bad ads. You need to go like fix it and focus on something new inside of the creatives. And that's where we focus at. So, when we look at an ad account, I look at it from a few different things we can control, right? So number one is just a good product, right? If you're selling an iPhone 4 when everyone wants the iPhone 15, you're just not going to do good at all. And if you've been selling the same product for a couple years, look at trends across the market. Is there newer products that continue to do better than like other products, right? It's like the automotive market, right? Like if you just keep trying to push a car that was like amazing in 2002, but now terrible gas mileage, terrible horsepower, terrible everything, like, and you never updated it, well, guess what? You're going to suck. You're not going to do great. So like, that's one thing right there. Just continue to improve your product and improve it. At my agency, my product is my agency service. I'm literally trying to improve this every single day. Like every day we're innovating and making it better and better because I'm trying to have the best agency product out there for for scaling Shopify stores from 100K a month to $3 to $5 million a month in revenue. So every day I'm trying to improve that, right? Same thing goes with your Shopify store. You need to be consistently improving your product. So I can control my product. I can control the type of ad creatives that I post in the ad account.
Oh, well, Nick, I test a lot of creatives, but it's not converting.
I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see your creatives, bro. Let's take a look at them. And I'll look at them and they're complete shit. And I know this because I coach over 100 students every month. And guess what? I have these wake up calls with them on the call. I'm literally like, bro, what are you doing? It looks like my niece did that in Microsoft Paint. And it looks like her stuff would do better than yours. So being honest with yourself, are you creating these creatives with the right intentions? Are you doing the research and actually filming fresh new content? I tell my students this all the time. If I would upload the same YouTube video every day, but just with a different title, The Hook, every day, you guys would not subscribe. You guys would not stay coming around. Shoot, I talk about broad targeting and running dynamic creatives in 2 videos in a row, and you guys are always complaining in the comments. I know you guys, I know, I've been seeing the comments, but just putting things in perspective, it's like if you're consistently keep pushing the same creative, the same angle over and over and over, and you're not trying to find new ways to innovate, what's going to happen is people are going to get bored of your ads and they're going to get bored of your creatives and they're going to stop clicking on it. You're going to stop finding as many winning creatives. You're going to start seeing new customer acquisition start to drop on a monthly basis. You're going to have less returning customers coming back. You're going to start seeing less profits on a month-to-month basis. Well, it's just the Facebook algorithm. Let's focus on that because that's an easier excuse to take something that you know you need to fix and relieve accountability on yourself and give that accountability to someone else. That way you don't have to focus on it. So it makes you feel better at the end of the day. And that's why I don't like to play that game of, oh, well, the algorithm's fucked up, you know, because all that is a bunch of people that are taking accountability off their plate. They don't want to be accountable for it. So they're giving it to someone else. It's someone else's problem. They can go to sleep at night and not have to worry about it anymore. But the reality is, it's just they're going to lose clients. They're going to see sales drop. They're going to make less money. And that's why I like to stay focused on what we can control. Better ad creatives, a better product, a better landing page. That's something too that we as an agency haven't focused on in years, which is landing pages, advertorials, and listicles. We'd always drive traffic to the product page. So this year, we've been hitting product landing pages, advertorials, and listicles hard. And guess what? We've been improving our client results month over month, even though the algorithm's fucked up. But hey, no one wants to talk about that because again, I'm controlling what I can control, whereas other people want to remove the accountability off their plate so they don't have to worry about it. So that's one less thing they can just say, oh, not my problem anymore. So product, creatives, landing pages, advertorials, listicles, and lastly, AOV. One of my students brought this to my attention. I got to give this to one of my students. They actually taught me something. You know, AOV is something we focused on, but not like completely focused on, right? Like it's something that we kind of did little tweaks here and there, but we didn't really take it to a high degree. This particular student came into my program around like December of 2023, and 4 months later, the student spending about $4,000 to $5,000 a day on Facebook ad spend. When he came into the program, he was about $100 a day in ad spend. And, you know, I helped him tweak his creatives and stuff and, you know, kind of like called out a few things he was doing wrong, and that helped him grow pretty damn good. He was producing new creatives on a weekly basis, finding new winners. He was doing good, right? Well, then he also started to play the game of, hey, how can I double my AOV week over week? And, you know, he drastically grew his AOV to the point where, you know, he was spending $30 to acquire a customer that was spending like $60, you know, 2x ROAS, right? But then he got to the point where he was spending $30 to acquire a customer and I was spending like $100 to $120. So he had a 4x ROAS at like $1,000 a day in spend. So that means it was more profit per order he could scale. Now, do you need to go all in on creative or do you need to go all in on AOV? Honestly, it's a mix between all. You need to be taking actions week over week on how can we improve AOV? How can we improve our landing page? How can we improve our creatives? And when you control these actions and you do them for long periods of time, I got a student right now that joined the program about $500 to $1,000 a day in ad spend. He joined, I want to say like July 2023. And I got a call from about a week ago. He was at $10,000 a day in revenue. This particular student stayed consistent with finding new winning ads for 6-8 months. Whereas a lot of you guys do it for what, a week, 2 weeks, and then you give up because you're not seeing results overnight, and that's all you care about. When you want long-term success and really grow accounts, it's about repeating the same actions for year over year and improving the intensity of those actions, right? Like a lot of you guys like work out and stuff. You know, you go to the gym, it's like, you know, you obviously can do like steroids and stuff like that, but like even steroids, you still have to like, you know, do a bench press week over week to like grow your chest, right? So if you do a bench press week over week for a couple years at a time, and you consistently progressively overload and improve that lift, you're going to build a very large chest. Problem is that you guys want to step in the gym day 1 benching 95 pounds and day 2 benching 400 pounds. You simply don't want to put the work in, and you're trying to chase the result too fast. And that's where, you know, the mindset comes in when we work with clients about looking at that longer term picture. And that's how we get our best results, is week over week, learning, doing the market research, controlling what we can control, and improving results week over week. And for us, when we look at an algorithm issue, I just simply don't worry about it. I have done 0 actions differently since this algorithm issue. It's been simply just week over week, the same actions, and just greater degree of focus on what I can control, because this is going to get me to where I need to go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you want me to run your ads, I take brands from 100K a month to multiple 7 figures a month. Help 4 brands do that now. Click the link below to hop on a call with me. If you want me to mentor you on a monthly basis, click the link below for monthly mentoring. And then lastly, if you want to go from intermediate to advanced Facebook ads marketer, I got my Facebook ads creative course down below. Thank you for watching. My name is Nick Theriot. Talk to you guys later. Peace.